Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix of Shards, a game about twinks. I can say that word, right? Anyways, before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, you can get it for free on itch.io. But if you want to support the people that make this game and or get the news version earlier, then you can go to Patreon, which is $5 a month. I see that thing where there's like a band-aid on somebody's nose. I wonder what the trope of that means, or if it's just, I don't know, a common thing. So anyways, nonetheless, let's play. Cody was like, okay, Alvi was saying, I'm gonna go now. Goodbye. I'm disappearing. Okay, it's not working. At which point we're like, oh, how about we go somewhere? At which point, we dragged our little guy here to some random place, which happened to be a lake, or some kind of river, where we started fishing because, yay. Also, there was this whole thing about Therium, because he's like, talking about stuff like how we, went with him the first time, but now we're doing something different, and we never go after the luggage, and he really doesn't want to interact with the headmaster and all that stuff. So, like, I don't know, alternate timelines or redoing of the timeline. It's like Cody might remember a thing or two, but Therium definitely does. Also, we're just trauma dumping a bit here where Cody's like, yeah, my dad left us when we were little, and Alvy's like, yeah, my parents only had me for tax purposes and political reasons, and I've only ever met like a small handful of people in my life, and have done nothing. This poor little guy. But now, he's gonna ask a question. So we set our face and begin. This might be a bit random, but you're the only other summoner I've seen in a while, so have you ever heard of demons appearing in your dreams? I was gonna say, I'm not sure, but that's actually the first thing that happens in this game. He grabbed by the scruff and plunged his head under the cold water until the light fades from his eyes at normal bubbles. Your narrators don't instantly become reality, or narrations don't instantly become reality. Stay calm. Play it cool. Find a good excuse before you say anything. Also, what is that sound that happens? That. Yeah, I did. No, that way. Not that way, you idiot. I heard there are demons that like to jump from person to person at night, but I doubt it's much to worry about. There are also sprites that I know even less about, but I know even less about those. Where did you hear this information, by the way? Folklore? Books? Yeah, let's go with that. The internet. You could say the internet, I guess. Ah, that makes sense. I didn't have access to any Nightfallen information. Why is that? Let's just say my family doesn't like Nightfallen much, which is interesting that this guy's a summoner. Heh, we have that in common. And Mom was very against me becoming a hunter. She tried to change my mind, but I wasn't gonna waste my potential. And it's a cool job. Same here. What's up with parents and their need for control? He smiles while asking. A wide smile of relief, almost. Even his voice increased in confidence from the simple eye-to-eye revelation. In the meantime, a familiar feeling takes root. Something inside you is starting to ignite. Who? I'm not catching actual feelings, am I? You ponder. And unfortunately for you, what's happening might be worse than a spark of love. Indigestion? Uh-oh. What the hell is this? What was that? Nothing. I mean, let's talk some more. What were you saying before about dreams? That was crazy. Tell me more. Man, he's gone the, woo thing. Oh, right. It's nothing. If you say I shouldn't worry, I just had some weird dreams for a while, but they stopped recently. Okay, so maybe Cody should just plunge into the water. Because it's cold. I do feel a bit silly. That's the thing appearing in them, end up influencing my decision to become a hunter. In retrospect, it could have very well have been a random demon messing with my dreams. Oh, could it be the scribbles? Or just some playful sprites, like you said. Sorry for rambling. We should probably pay more attention to what we're doing. Less rush. Fully initiated. What the fuck does that mean, Scribbles? Okay, so, here's what... Okay. So, the thing is... Alright, you see... Okay. First of all, promise not to get mad. I will go absolutely ballistic no matter what. Okay. So, do you know how I can, like, manipulate the truth or hide things to avoid lying? Yeah? Well, I did say you'll get horny impulses from time to time, but it seems like they're growing much stronger than I anticipated. They're growing? We just met today. Yeah, of course. We met today. So, I'm not sure why this feeling is as strong as it is. I theorize it's because your own lust is extremely high, and mixing with mine, it shoots from under control. It shoots from under control. I'm just gonna keep that there. It shoots from under control? I don't know. So, it's partly my fault? Not gonna point fingers, but yeah. Then what do I do? You have two options. Either find a way to relieve yourself, or tough it out and ignore it. You look beside you at the dog's soft smile and concerned expression on the fishing line. Concentrated. I can read. Having somebody to do it for you will give you the best results, just so you know. Damn it. I don't want to make a move on Alfie. Then that would be weird? Too weird, even for me. So what are you gonna do? Your call. Well, since we tried to make this a bit more, PG-13, even with all the cock references and stuff like that, we've toughed it out before, so we can just tough it out, right? We'll have to see how it'll go out. I'm definitely gonna return to this and be like, okay, what's going to deal with it? Though, well, actually, what would go deal with it mean? I mean, we could jump in the water, I guess. I have to push this feeling away. It's not like I have much of a choice. I mean, I like Alvy, but I'm definitely not going to go that far with him so fast. I'm not going to argue with that, but what about that reindeer? He seemed down for fun. Sex with a random stranger? As hard as that would sound right now, I'll pass. At least go jerk off in the forest, or something. You want me to do something too? You want me to do something too? Yeah, I can feel this as well, It's not a pleasant feeling. I do want some kind of release. Yeah, I know that feeling. For some reason I felt like coffee did that for me for the longest time. Because, I'd have coffee at this exact same time of day, and at that exact same time of day, my drive would just go through the roof that I couldn't fucking concentrate on anything. But I'm not gonna pressure you into anything. I know you're gonna do bottom stuff anyway, so whether or not you do something is kind of whatever to me. And sorry, Scribbles, but I've decided to ignore it. Final decision. Fine. Try to concentrate on narrating, and not this torturous feeling. Hey, you alright? You look heated. No, I'm totally fine. Just a little in heat. I mean hot. From the sun, that is. Is it really that hot? Seems kind of average weather to me. I'm a solo leopard, after all. That is true. I don't know much about other species, especially felines, as we stated. Not gonna lie, that cold, clear crystal water is looking nice, pretty nice right about now. I hope you're not thinking about jumping in. No, at least. Hey, does this mean anything? Wait, what happened? It looks like his line just disintegrated, right? The The dog point... Okay, it sounds a bit louder now. Maybe that's why I had the audio just, like, that much. The dog points to his fishing rod, with the tip bouncing up and down. Yes, you caught one. Reel it in. On it. A distraction is very welcome, just this time. The dog struggles to find the lever, and the concentration necessary to pull that off, but you don't get to him, as your own rod starts moving too. I got one too. One rich mama's boy and an inexperienced city boy are trying their hardest not to lose some of their first catches of their lives. The good news is that this adrenaline took away your mind from the lust rush. The bad news is that the narrator is reminding you about it for some reason. Sorry. Fuck you. Hey, he's getting away. What do I do? For starters, you stop reeling. Is it not automated? The expensive ones are automated. Ain't nobody's got that kind of money to waste around here. After about 5 more minutes of shouting and squirming around, more than the actual fish you're trying to catch, you finally reward it. Fish. I got it! Yours is yours is so much bigger. No wonder you're struggling. Good job. Ooh. What do I do now? Well, take the hook and throw it in the bucket. Here. Touch it? Yeah? What else are we supposed to expect to do with it? It's so much slimier than I thought. Ah! It moved again! Just give it to me. I'll do it. Thanks a lot. I like Nightfallen. Mammals, birds, lizards, snakes, but fish? I don't get along with fish. Huh. For some reason, I feel like Tate might really like you. Wonder why? Like, because he doesn't like fish? Meanwhile. Aw, look at them. They're even much cuter from up close. They even caught some fish already. Learning to kill so early on. It's enough to bring a tear to my eye. Now, how do I ruin their fun? Oh, I see a pretty little thing hanging there at your leg, doggy. It'd be a shame if the chain snapped suddenly. Oopsie daisy. Back to you. Do we continue, or do we bring this to Mr. Terry? I'm certainly not getting up. Oh, yeah. This water is the only thing keeping your lust in check right now. And you're looking more and more delicious. Damn it! Snap out of it! And with those words, the dog chain holding his ring snaps. What? No! Without hesitation or a warning, you immediately jump in after it. You don't know what it is, but you know it's important to him. Plus, it's a perfect excuse to cool off. The current might not be visibly powerful, but is more than enough to carry a small ring, especially when it's when there is someone in the water agitating the floor. I got it! That's a bottle cap. There! Seeing how you struggle to achieve anything, the dog finally lets his backpack go and jumps in the water as well. Unfortunately, all that does is make 2 idiots wet instead of 1, as the ring is long gone. No, no, no! This can't be! No! Scribbles, please get it for us. I know you can. What makes you think that? Come on. There's nothing you can't do. I'll be in your debt. Those words sure are sweet. A real delight to hear. Soon, the surface of the water starts to shimmer from the light reflected in the golden metal, as the object approaches at rapid speed, unbeknownst to the dog, who is still walking downstream, just ahead of you, looking through the water in vain. Right in the palm of your hand it lands. Bingo! Hey, I found it! His ears spring up, and he turns around in worry, which turns to childish happiness when he confirms your finding. Well, was it the ring, or the dog's excited feet that got to you faster? Hard to tell. Was it the ring or the dog's excited feet? I don't know. Oh, he's a moist boy. Yes! That's it! Thank you so much, Cody. You hand it to him carefully to not drop it again. After a quick inspection, he lunges at you, biting your neck and tearing apart your... Wait, never mind. He's just hugging you. A warm and very tight hug for someone that really likes you. Thank you. It means so much. It was nothing, really. I'm glad I could help, be of help. How'd you find it? I swear I saw it further away. Magic. I need to learn some spells of my own, too. I've always been told my magic pool is big, but never tested much outside of summoning. Could come in handy in times like this. Do you mind doing that thing? He points at his broken chain where the ring once was. Oh, sure, no problem. Scribbles, repair this, please. Clean this, fetch that, repair this. I think I'm just a glorified maid at this point. Nevertheless, the chain gets magically reinstated using a chunk of your magic. Are you sure you want to put it back? Are you sure you want to put it back? Why did it fall in the first place? I'm not totally sure, but I don't have a better place to put it. Your backpack? Not a good idea. Your finger? It doesn't fit. It's alright. As long as it doesn't stand over a river, everything's fine. I don't stand over a river. Right. So, I take it you're not in the mood for more fishing? I'm neither in the right mind state, nor physical state for that. We did catch 2 pretty big fish, though. We should bring them to Terry, as well as the rods. Speak of the reindeer. What the hell happened here? The man appears behind you, with a amused expression on, trying to, at least, seem more concerned with words. Seem more concerned? Trying to at least seem more concerned with words. I don't know. Did the fish drag you both into the water? It wouldn't surprise me, actually. You are very small. Compared to you, probably. No, we had another type of accident. Julia in the water kind of accident. Ah, and it required 2 bodies to retrieve? Well, you see. You know what? It's none of my business, and not the time. You're both soaked and shivering. Come on. In my cabin, you can go dry and warm up. No excuses. If you say so. Thanks, Terry. Mr. Terry. Man, I wonder what happens if you pick the other thing. If you get the reindeer's other rod, or if you just take care of it. The man guides you to his cabin with a reassuring expression on his face. He's clearly keeping many questions inside, waiting for the right opportunity to jump in. For now, the wet and shivering cat and dog are a bigger priority. Here are some towels. Make yourselves at home. You can take off your clothes and place them to dry on that wire in the sun. I'll go make dinner for those lovely fish you caught, or with those lovely fish. Not for the fish. Thank you, Terry. You're the best. He nods and walks out, leaving you and your pitiful friend alone. Hey, I'm not very vested in spells, but could you not do the cleaning thing you did earlier? That's a good question. Scribbles? Getting all that water out of you will take a different kind of spell, and you don't have much magic left. If you want to risk passing out, I could try. It's gonna take a lot out of me. I don't think it's worth it. He nods without questioning you further. Then you two turn your backs to each other and start to undress fully. You hear him ruffle his fur with the towel, and you do the same, starting with your head and ending with your large tail. You slowly turn around to take a peek. Thankfully, he's done covering up. Done? Then let's go hang these. Once again, without a word, he follows you, and your soft smile. Let's see, I think this is the line. It's so much warmer in here when you're not completely soaked in river water. You have more clothes than me, are you? No, you have more clothes than me, are you? Wait. Not like that. And don't just toss them like that. You need to spread them, and make sure they're not wrinkled before putting the pin on. Have you never hung clothes before? He's such a wet dog. It's my first time. Eh, a dryer kind of guy, huh? My mom was always afraid the dryer would burn our house down. She can be a bit paranoid sometimes. I feel like that would be such a weird thing. Like, I'm feeling like this game is definitely European made, but it's like, it would be hard to think of an American not using a dryer, you know? Let me help. Here, like this. Is your phone going to be fine? Yeah, probably. It's not the first time it went for a swim. I'm surprised it survived so long. Sigh of relief. At least there's that. The dog squats down and drops his ears, hugging his legs and keeping the towel covering up most of his body as possible, as much. He hurried to hang the rest of the clothes upon realizing he's been getting more and more upset with since the incident. I sincerely hope you're not sad because of me. It would be a deal. Wait, would it be a deal breaker if I was? A deal breaker for what? Being friends, I guess. You join him, slowly lowering yourself with a towel around your waist. The waist. The same way today's adventure began. The same way it seems it ends. Sitting on the floor, sulking. I don't blame you for anything, in case you're wondering. I know, you're nice. Much nicer than I gave you credit for. Which might be why I feel bad for misjudging you. Wow, that's a relief. Finally, beating the weirdo allegations. Oh, no, you're never beating those. Okay. But a nice weirdo. You're a weirdo, too. I know. A cute one. I know. Oh. Thanks. And thank you for today. I should have been more open about exploring my newfound freedom. Like going out to catch my very first fish. It was fun, even if we both became victims in the end. About that. Oh, what's with that ring again? You mentioned it is a Nightfallen? Yeah, a friend even. It's actually a family heirloom. He belonged to my mom, which, when she found out what the gem actually was, she was set on shattering it. That's horrible. That's why I decided to save him. What kind is he? Oh, right. You're not supposed to talk about those kinds of details. Of course. But if the ring's so important, why are you keeping it exposed like that? Shouldn't it be safer in your backpack or summoner's pouch? He doesn't like the dark or close spaces, and especially doesn't like being worn, so I have no other choice. Huh. But I swear the chain I'm using is strong. I tested it so many times before. I have no idea why it gave in now. Wear and tear happens. It's just an unfortunate coincidence. Might be. Time passes, and you converse and jump from nerdy topic to topic. An aromatic, warm smell reaches your nose, getting more and more potent in parallel with the setting sun. And that's how you play tic-tac-toe. Tic-tac-toe 2? Tic-tac... Is that like the sequel to Tic-tac-toe? I don't know. Let's just do that. Boop. Oop, wrong thing. What other madness will this world invent? Still waiting for chess 2. Okay, so it is, a thing there. Hyena. I guess we'll just roll back that. Boop. Man, so many good pictures. I hope your boys are ready to get filled. I swear, they're saying stuff like this on purpose. Or that. Filled with? A hearty, steamy bowl of soup. Nothing better to prevent a cold. It's a little late in the season to go swimming, you know? Oh, we couldn't possibly. Please, I insist. You have to taste the yield of your labor, wouldn't you say? A fish stew? I mean, I guess there's fish stew, but still. Besides, you have to tell me about what happened. I like me some gossip and drama. You have a feeling his generosity is a mixture of kindness, loneliness, and curiosity, so fighting him is futile. And staying with him will solve a big problem we both have. We didn't eat much today, and our clothes could use a bit more time to dry. Yes, excellent. To the dining area we go then. I'll bring the plates, you guys get comfortable. Do we at least have to dry our underwear? I don't want to dine with a towel. You could wear it around your waist like me. Pass. About the underwear? Wait, about the underwear. Yes. Yeah. It should work just fine. And nothing else? My shirt at least? Still kinda moist. All your clothes are pretty thick. Great material though. Must have been expensive. Alright then. You two take your seats side by side at the small dining nook that the reindeer clearly handcrafted. Soon he joins you carrying bowls, utensils, and a loaf of bread. A bit hard to balance for the old man. Oh, all the things at once. But as most older people think, he can't have his guests helping out. A large pot comes at last, the pot of fish soup still simmering gently, releasing an enticing aroma of fresh herbs, tender fish fillets, caught no more than an hour ago, and a hint of lemon. Its rich, golden broth, promising the warmth and comfort the reindeer was so proudly talking about earlier. A loaf of soft yet crunchy bread awaits you, and mugs of sweet tea. Well, I can go for some tea. Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas. So, you just jumped in like that? Okay. It's kind of hard to do the thumbnail sometimes, but yeah, I guess we'll do this as the thumbnail. So many good thumbnails. Just like that. Yeah, it wasn't the best idea, but I don't regret it. Did the rice work? It did. Works like a charm. Although the battery is basically dead, but that's not the water's fault. I'm relieved. Slurp. And the soup is amazing, Terry. Glad you like it. What about you, little guy? What, me? You seem lost in thought. Didn't even touch your spoon yet. Oh no. I mean, I was just thinking about how nice it must be to live in the woods like this. It truly is a remarkable experience, but I don't wish it upon everybody. Why not? Not bothered by anyone, wildlife all around. The barrier exit is within close reach. That's what I was saying in my youth, but when it's all said and done, when you get bored of jumping from one meaningless fling to another, and realize you don't have anyone around to ask for a cup of sugar from in the time of need, it gets old quick. How did you end up here with life? That is a long story. Our tea mugs are still hot and full, and our curiosity piqued. Well, if you insist. It started when my parents made me choose a career path. I think with that changing thing, we should cut it here because it's a new thing. Boy, my jaw, it hoits. And I am definitely gonna see what happens on the next thingy. But that's for me to find out and for you to not find out. Though I guess to save you guys the thing of listening to ba-dump, 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 we're gonna end it here. Or switch it over. So anyways, end of this Let's Play. So comment, guys, like, comment, say what you like, dislike, tips, tricks, otherwise. If you like my YouTube and likes it grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out the videos to help it grow. And please remember to spay and neuter your animals to help control the pet population. And if you want to play this game, it's available free on itch.io. But if you want to support the people that make this game and are getting the newest version earlier, then you can go to their Patreon, where it's $5 a month. And until next time, another Let's Play by me, GamerWolfSix of Shards, a game where you hang out with cute twinks. So, thanks and see ya.